Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Eric Capizzoli. I'm a registered dietitian here at Hillman Cancer Center.
And I'm Julia Pallas, also a registered dietitian here at Hillman Cancer Center.
And today, for the next couple of videos, we're going to show you some breakfast items. Ones that are hopefully quick for you, something you can meal prep, eat the next day. Yeah. And in this video, we're going to do egg bites. This is a recipe that it's kind of like a copycat of the Starbucks.
Right. If you've seen like the sous vide egg bites, they have a couple different flavors. This is just kind of Eric's take on those.
So it's pretty easy, quick. We do add, it is obviously eggs, and then we're going to add some cottage cheese. That's going to help it be like a little more like of a fluffy texture. And we have, these are just going to be vegetarian, but they're very good.
Right. And you could customize them. Like we said, we were saying we could add meat to them. We could switch up the veggies. We'll talk about kind of what that could look like once we get started with our recipe.
Yeah. So we're going to start this. The easy prep that we kind of did already was we have the two veggies, just onion and red bell pepper, already sauteed. And then with the spinach, we can also chop this and put it in. We're just going to blend it so they're kind of green, kind of a little St. Patty's Day thing.
Right, exactly. But we were saying also you could leave the veggies raw. We sauteed them up just so they're a little bit softer because the eggs cook really quick, so they wouldn't necessarily cook in the oven with the eggs. So we sauteed them up. Like we said, we're leaving the spinach raw and blending that up with the eggs. And one of the reasons we chose, a recipe like this is because not only is it really customizable, but we can make it really nice and high in protein. Of course, we're starting with eggs, so we're already getting in some great protein there.
Yes.
And then we're adding in the cottage cheese, so that's adding some additional protein, also getting in some more calcium in there if we're looking to kind of bump up our calcium intake. And like we said, the veggies, we can mix them up, whatever you like, get some extra fiber in there if we're looking to get some extra fiber in our diet. This is a really great, easy place to get it, especially for kids too. Sorry, I'm blocking your recipe, but kids, okay. This is a great way to kind of hide veggies in there for kids too.
Yeah, for sure. And the spinach you can hide. I mean, if you don't want it to be like very green like we're going to do it, don't blend it.
Right.
But we talked about you can add meat too, like any kind of breakfast meat or
to bump up the protein.
Whatever kind of protein you want. You could even do like a tofu or something if you're not wanting to eat any meat, if you're vegetarian.
Right.
With this though, we just have the 6 eggs. This is just like a quart container, plastic quart container. You can do this in a blender, but we have this, it's a little easier. I have the spinach in here. This is going to be, now we've been messing with the amount of cottage cheese. This is a 1/2 cup. I did 3/4 cup. With the muffin tins, you want to fill them up at least half, maybe 3/4 of the way. You don't want to overfill them.
Right.
But you also don't want to underfill them.
For sure. And as Eric's blending that, I'm just scooping some of those sauteed veggies into the muffin cups.
And your egg size too is going to matter. These are going to be large eggs.
Right.
6 large. And the veggies are already seasoned, but we like to season everything.
Right.
For some flavor.
Definitely.
So we just have salt and pepper, and then garlic powder. And you can obviously put whatever kind of seasoning you like in there.
Definitely. It would be good maybe with some like fresh herbs. I mean, like basil, that would be good. I think maybe Starbucks, one of the flavors they have has basil in it.
Yeah, almost like a caprese type.
Exactly.
Yeah, should definitely be good.
And if you're not a big cottage cheese fan, you could always do just a regular, cheddar, mozzarella. I think the Starbucks one has like Gruyere or Gouda in it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's plenty of ways to kind of customize the flavor, the texture of these egg cups. So definitely a good recipe to kind of experiment with. So now, like Eric said, we're just going to kind of fill them up a little over halfway. They do puff up a little bit in the oven as they cook. So don't want to overfill them and have a mess.
Yeah, and I try not to get anything on the top of the tin because it just burns.
Right.
And you can put like cheese on top, like at the end. I don't usually, you can mix the cheese in like you were saying, like the Starbucks ones, or the last like, you know, a few minutes of cooking, sprinkle some cheese on top.
Right. And if you, sorry to interrupt, but I was going to say, if you don't have a blender or an immersion blender, you can also just scramble these. You can even crack an egg into each one and not scramble them and just bake them like that. They would, you know, maybe be a different texture, but they would work just the same.
Yeah, 100%. Can I have that spoon?
Yep. And these are a great recipe for meal prep. You can make a big batch of them, keep them in the fridge for a couple days. You can even pop them in the freezer and then just reheat them whenever you need them. So good for meal prep if you feel like you're kind of short on time in the morning, if we're running out work, treatment, whatever it might be, and we need something to kind of just take on the go. This is a great recipe for that.
Yeah, and do we talk about the actual like nutrition facts?
Not yet. So
we can talk about those.
So this recipe, like we said, it's 12 egg bites. The serving size is 2 of them. Per 2 egg bites, you're going to get 175 calories, 12 grams of protein, 1 gram of fiber, 4 grams of carbohydrates. So pretty low in calories for kind of a whole meal, but maybe if we paired it with like some whole grain toast for some extra carbohydrates, that could be a good way, or some fruit on the side would be a good way to add some extra fiber as well.
Yeah, and you can even do like a like on a tortilla, like a breakfast
wrap.
taco, burrito kind of thing, wrap.
Right, potatoes on the side, that would be really good, or in the wrap.
To just trying to increase those calories if you need them.
For
and then
sure.
we kind of talked about if you want to go lower, you can do egg whites or do half whites, half whole eggs.
Right, or like a non-fat cottage cheese. We used what, like a 2%?
I think it's a 2%.
Okay, so right, we can kind of adjust. Maybe we're trying to add those extra calories, so maybe we go with a whole fat, cottage cheese.
Yeah.
So definitely room to kind of make it what you need it to be.
Yeah, and with these, we do add some water just to the bottom of this tray, just to help with like steaming. You want the water, this water we just boiled too, you want the water to be hot as I spill it all over the counter. This will just help keep them a little more fluffy, kind of give you just a better texture. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it just for that texture, because eggs can kind of like hard. And,
right, we don't want them dry, so this helps keep them kind of moist and a little fluffier. Yeah,
and with this too, we did do the half cup. I think our recipe has 3/4 cup. I'm saying we're increasing that.
Yeah.
To those.
Right, just so we can fill the cups a little bit higher.
Yeah. And this guy.
Okay. Okay. So we do have a completed tray of these, so we're going to bring these over and try them. After we clean up the spilled water.
See what you did? And they are cooking at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. That's going to depend on your oven. We have basically a commercial oven, so it's going to be faster.
Okay, I'll put this on the side. So these are the completed egg bites. Like we said, we probably didn't fill them up as much as we should have, so they're a little bit flatter, but they're still going to taste just as great. So we're going to give them a taste now.
Yeah, they look about the same size as the Starbucks.
Yeah, they do look kind of exactly the same. Thank you.
So they look good, kind of green monster kind of thing going on.
Right.
Probably need some hot sauce.
They're really good.
Oh yeah, they're good.
I love eggs in any form, and these are, like we said, a great way to get in some extra veggies. And they're so quick and easy, because typically, it's not like you're meal prepping scrambled eggs, so these are a great way to kind of have some good, easy protein on hand for you to grab in the morning.
Yeah, and you can refrigerate. up to like 2-3 days, and then you can freeze them too. Freezing is what I usually recommend. You can let them cool, put them in like a big like Ziploc, or even separate ones. Take them out the morning of, heat it up, microwave, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so great for on the go. Yeah, highly recommend these. Like we said, make them whatever you want them to be. They're going to be delicious anyway.
Yeah, and let us know if you try them. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and
We'll see you next time.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching.